Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's newsletter. Now let's go straight over to Alex, who's on the putting green for his week's coaching video.
Have you been struggling with your putting? Well, here are 3 simple drills that you can use on our practice green that I can guarantee you will help you out on the course. Drill number 1. Now this is focused on making sure that the first 12 inches of our putt has gone straight and where we wanted it to go. Now what you can do is, just to make it a little bit more fun, you can get a hole and you can find a straight line putt on the putting green. So I've come down to the bottom half of the putting green. It's straight up the hill, but like I said, it does not matter about the ball going in the hole. All that I'm focusing on is this little putt out setup that I've got here, okay? Now, what I've got here is I've got my ball in the mini mirror and I've got the gate from the putt out collection. Now, what the gate does is it's a certain size, it's a little bit bigger than a ball. And if I can hit this putt and hit it through the gate, it means that the first 12 inches have started straight. Okay, this is massively important because if I'm aiming now, let's say we've got a curved shot and it's rolling left to right. If I aim to the left and I can hit it to the left, it then most likely is going to go in the hole because we're hitting it along the line that we're aiming at. Now, how to do the drill? The reason why I've got the mirror there is that there's a center line on the mirror that I want to get my eyes over. That means that my eyes are over the ball. That's fantastic. And then I've got the ball lined up as well, and then I can stroke the club through the gate and into the hole. Now, like I said, it's not massively important to hit this to the hole. If the putting green's busy, you can do this away from a hole, but make sure it's a straight line and make sure you've got that gate about 12 inches in front.
Okay, so I'm holding here the brand new Stealth UDI and DHL driving irons. So you'll see at the Open this week, a lot of them using driving irons off the tee, so 2 and 3 irons. So if you're looking for one, now is the time to come and get fitted. You've got Titleist, Ping, Cobra and Callaway driving irons also available in the tour shed. So if you're looking to hit something slightly lower off the tee, get the ball running along under the wind, then these are the clubs for you to come and try. So let's go back over to Alex for the next putting drill.
Okay, so the next drill is going to be talking about missing the ball on the low side of a left to right or a right to left putt. Okay, the whole saying of missing the ball short, the ball's never going to go in the hole. It's the same theory if we've got a left to right putt and you miss it low. The moment that that ball crosses the hole, it's not going to then come back up the hill and go in the hole, is it? So what we can do to practice this is grab your flag. Every golf course, every practice green has the flags, okay? You then come to the low side of the hole and you cover half of the hole with the flag, okay? Now, so as you can see there, what I've done, I've got the low side of the cup and I've covered that with the flag. Then what we're going to do, grab our putter and we are going to come to the point that we've got here. Now this is a left to right putt, as you can see. I'm going to line my ball up. Okay, and what we're aiming to do here is that if I'm going to miss this putt, I want to miss it on the high side. Always give it a chance of then dropping into the hole. Like we talked about, if it drops out below the hole, never going to get it in. So what this is really good at focusing on is where we need to aim and how hard we need to hit the ball to get it to miss high and not low, okay? So I'm going to come here, I've lined my ball up, fantastic, and then I'm going to look at the top half of the hole because that's where I want this ball to finish, okay? Okay, fantastic. Now, that for me is a successful putt because I've missed it on the high side. Now, because I've got that ideal looking at the flag and it's covering that bottom half, it really makes me focus on that top half. Now, let me do one more try. Okay, so I'm going to aim a little bit further left and I'm going to hit it a little bit softer. Good, so that went right in the middle. You obviously could see that the flag interfered there, but it's gone in the high side. Fantastic. This is a really good drill. I don't see many people doing this, but it really, really can help you out there. Stop missing the ball low when the curved putts are there. Okay, always miss high.
Hi guys, if you follow me outside to the sail rail, you will find that we have all different sorts of clothing. We've got shorts, lovely jumpers, some polo shirts, some sweatshirts, all sorts. We also have a big arrangement of shoes there. So come outside and find some bargains. Let's go back over to Alex for putting drill number 3.
Okay, and the third and final drill that we're going to be doing is a distance control drill. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the flag yet again, and we're going to use the stages of the flag. Okay, so I'm going to pop the hole in line with the first colour change. Okay, I'm going to leave this half, about 12 inches of it, in front of the cup, and this is all going to be behind the cup. Okay, so we're going to pop this down like that. We're going to putt from over this way. I'm going to give myself a little bit more room. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, by using the stages of the flag, we're going to do a points game basically. Okay, so if I leave it with it 12 inches front of the hole, okay, I'm going to give myself 1 point because it's a gimme. I can tap it in, happy days. If it leaves it 6 inches past in the white zone, I'm going to give myself 5 points, 3 points for the black, and then anything past to the end of the flag will give myself 1 point again. Okay, now what this does is when we walk down over to the distance away, as you can see, we're quite far away, and all I'm looking to do from this distance, my expectation as the golfer, is to just get it down to the hole, tap it in for 2 and get onto the next tee box. So instead of looking at the hole, I'm now thinking, okay, I can go a pace past the flag and that will still give me points. Okay, so I'm going to hit the first putt. Now, for when you're doing this drill, anywhere from 10 to 15 paces away from the hole is fantastic. Okay, so that's in that 12 inches just in front of the hole. So that's going to give myself 1 point. Okay. Okay, and that, let's have a look where that's gone. Is that in the 1 point past, or is it in the 3 points? That's in the 3 points. Okay, so in them 2 golf balls, I gave myself 4 points. Both of these are easy little tap-ins onto the next hole, 2 putts. Now what we can do is we can hit 10 putts. We can then calculate what points we get. Then you can repeat this and try and beat yourself next week or whatever. And then that adds a little bit of competition to your practice. So that was 3 simple practice drills you can do on the practice green to guarantee that you do better out on the course. That was 1 for hitting the ball straight. That was 1 for the curved putts, and that was 1 for distance control. That covers all putts that you'll have on the greens. That will get you better and will get you putting better out on the golf course.
Okay, so that is Alex putting drills all done. Now, if you are looking to practice your putting and need some aids to help you, then we've got some of the putt out mats here, also the putt out trainer, along with the putting mirrors as well. So if you need anything like that, then pop in and see the shop and we can provide those for you. Now let's go over to the 3rd hole where Alex is going to show you how to play for this week.
Right, we are on the 3rd hole. I'm feeling cool as a cucumber after 2 pars. Let's see what I can do on the 3rd. Right, so I'm hitting my 4-iron, which I'm hopefully going to hit around 220 yards. Okay, I'm going to aim for the middle of the cricket square. Okay, the next thing I just want to mention is that I've teed up as far left as possible to open up the right hand side of the fairway. If I tee up on the right hand side, it then just closes up that gap to the right hand side. So I teed up to the left, I'm going to aim out to the right, I'm just going to hit a nice smooth swing. We've got loads of space down there. In fact, we've got a whole cricket pitch down there. Right over that right hand side lady tee marker is where I'm aiming. Okay, so what happened there is that I hit a great shot, but I slightly pulled it. There's probably a bit of wind up here that I didn't notice. Because of where I was aiming out to the right, with the slight pull which goes left, I'm absolutely fine here. I've hit quite a good shot. It's really hard out here. I'm about 30 yards past the cricket square, just in front of the humps. I'm pretty much in the best position. It just wasn't where I was aiming. Now, what I've just done there is I've zapped the tree that's sort of in line with the 5th green. Okay, that is 193 yards away, so I cannot hit it any further than 190 yards. Okay, but I want to leave myself about 100 yards away. So I've got my pitching wedge out, which I hit about 140, 130 yards. With the roll, hopefully going to go around 150, which is then going to leave me way short of that tree and an angle into the green. So I'm going to just take my line. There's literally, this is just perfect to play to the par 5. I'm not tempted about going for the green. With the conditions, if I miss the green, it's just going to bounce on so far and I'll probably lose the ball. So it's really nice and smooth swing here. Okay. That's absolutely perfect. It's a little bit out to the right hand side, but that's going to leave me a good shot in to the green. Okay, I've hit a bad shot. I've got to get up and over the tree. What I've done, I've got my 60-degree out. I've got about 84 yards. I want to hit about 85 yards. I want to go past the flag so I can putt back. Make sure I get up and over the tree. Just for reference, for the shot before, I should have ended it about 20 yards short onto the fairway, so then I had a good angle in. So 85 yards, 60-degree, up and over. You could go low here and hit it left of the tree and then it will bounce round. But for me, I'm going to go up and over so I can land it and stop it quite quick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Obviously, like you know, this is a par 5. I'm down here for free. Even though I'm like a foot off the green, I've still got a birdie chance here because we played sensible down the way. I even allowed for a bad shot. Okay, so I can see this. This is probably about 2 cups left here. Okay, it's uphill. That's why it's an easier putt. If I'd have gone long, it would have been definitely more of a tougher putt. So I'm happy that I'm shorter. That's for sure. Right, let's give this a go. About 2 cups left. Okay, that's not bad. Just held up a little bit more in the second cut, the fringe, than I wanted. That's another par. Onto the 4th hole, which is not an easy par 3.
Okay guys, that is the end of the video. Remember, if you want to see anything else, make sure to comment it and we shall see you all next week.